YouTube, welcome to the Turbo series where we are going to be finishing up the Easter event. I hope you are having an awesome time with the Easter event. If you're watching this on YouTube, the Easter event is over. So hopefully you guys got something really good. The reason I know it's over is because we only have like half an hour left for me to do everything. We've been a little delayed today, so getting all this done is going to be our top priority. So get ready for the fastest Easter event completion you guys have ever seen. So we're going to go ahead and use as much stuff as we can to get the maximum resources from this week. And we're going to spend a little bit of money as well. We're going to spend 15 bucks because we'll get an extra few of these colorful silk cloths, which will help us to make a little bit more progress. So I actually want to start things off immediately doing that. We're going to spend $15 here and get some of our login rewards. So weirdly enough, step one of today's video is spending money. I'll see you in a sec. All right, there we go. Purchasing in, and we've got ourselves some colorful silk cloths already. And we got loads of lovely rewards on top of that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, on top of this, we should probably go ahead and spend for our eggs. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to make sure that we've got everything from the value packs as well, because we need more and more of these cloths. And you can see, we've got enough contract storage gems to get everything here. So we're going to go ahead and purchase a couple times in this as well. And the reason we're doing all this Easter event is so we can pick up a ton of the rewards here in the mysterious sales, because I want to get access to more grimoire rewards. If you've seen our recent episodes, you'll know that our primal grimoire is now in the Imprint chapter, so we're going to need these resources to upgrade. And with those upgrades, we make ourselves stronger. And since we got that unlocked, we haven't gone ahead and fought through here and made progress in the Void campaign. So we'll be jumping in here afterwards to see how the team fares. And we've got a Valkyrie wave to chew on. So I'll be curious, now we've got upgrades on our team, how that goes. So either way, we've gone ahead and bought these packs. We've got our colorful silk cloths. The next thing we need to do is go ahead and make progress in, funnily enough, Sky Labyrinth, because we can get some wishing coins from here. So what I'm going to do, because we're short on time, I'm actually going to stick with Queen, and I'm just going to smash the first floor like so. 24 pickaxes used, absolutely fantastic. So we'll make sure we pass through, and then I will do the active skill of Queen here as I normally would. Getting the pickaxes here is pretty good. We'll go up and up and up and up. We'll make some branches like that. Click that. Wow, getting extra pickaxes is insane. Oh my word, times, well, +4 energy, I think. Is that optimal to use now, or do I use it after the fact? How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I actually saved this. We'll do this afterwards. So I'll go one click here, one click there, another click here, do the active skill, and now I pick up the energy, which is far more optimal. And then we should click a couple times until the exit arrives. And there you go. Fantastic. So we get the ×2s here. We'll grab that all in, claim all this, and we'll leave the floor. Get out of here. And then, probably worth me just smashing again. So we'll do this. Spoosh, 29 used. That's horrendous. Move to the next level. Get out of here again. And Bendy's saying smash is literally just the same thing. Yeah, but for some reason this gives me a weird peace of mind. Can't explain to you why it does. It just does. But now that's done, we just smash again. Make some quick progress. Confirm leaving the floor. Get on to the next stage. And we have loads of pickaxes, so we should get here really, really fast. In fact, we probably should just smash every single floor. Let's do it. Floor 19. Pretty ropey, considering I have 12 here. You can grab more pickaxes with CSGs. I can, but how many? Geez. It's 24 extra. 750 contract storage gems for 10 deluxe gift box 2s. I mean, it could find a profit, but it also could just do absolutely nothing. We've gambled before and it's worked out. It's true. We have gambled before and it did work out. So I'm going to do something really stupid. I'm going to go ahead and click here. We do have an active skill from Halora, so I'll click around and get that triggered. So we'll go like this. Got to get this right. So there, do the active skill. That clears out. We've got energy coming through here. That's going to be useful. Should have switched to Asmodel, actually. I don't think it matters now anyway. Yes, it will. Yes, it will actually matter. I'm going to switch. Because... Are we going to get to 30? We might get energy stuff. Yes, I'm going to switch. So I wasted the 2 energy there. If that bites us in the butt, you guys can laugh at me. But let's click around. I don't want to click on the things. I don't want to risk it. Let's try and get the exit here. We're going to pick up 24 pickaxes from here. And if we get this, the profit from getting all those deluxe gift box 2s is ginormous. So here we go. Let's get to the end. Oh, mate, that's fantastic. And you're right, we can just use 250. So, yep, let's just go down. Oh, mate, times 2ing the heroic summon scrolls as well. That feels good. Times 2 if we hit pickaxes, amazing. Can we get some energy? Yes, we can. Mate, please give me the exit. Please. 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 Oh, bro. Bro, switching to Asmodel was so based. Watch this. Active. Shaboom! There it is. Haha! If I didn't switch! Even if we did... Oh, mate, if I'd have got sunken cost fallacy on those 2 bits of energy... Oh, that would have felt so bad. The Asmodel switch was based. It worked out. Look at that. We clear the floor, and we walk away with our deluxe gift box 2s. Absolutely sexy. Well done, team. We smashed it. Let's double check for everything else. Oh, gotta buy even more deluxe gift boxes here for 16,000. Yes, please. Might as well get some soul hammers whilst we're here, because they are pretty good. Everything else I'll leave. Not too bothered by. But dang, that was good. I love winning. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Quaint Easter event. We've made progress. We've got 318 of the silks here. We need to go ahead and use everything else that we have at our disposal. So, we're going to start off with wishing coins. We're going to go Unga Chunga Mega Bunga on our wishing coin stuff. Get all this spinning. Get the progress on. So, we start off here by looking at the wishing fountain itself. 1,241 is what I have. And... what I'm seeing here is not great amounts of gold, dust, and spirit, so I could refresh this, try and get something a little better. That's way better in the gold department. Nice. Worse hero, but who cared about Focus anyway? We're really hoping that we have more wishing coins here, so I'm going to have to buy them. But we can get them from the arena store, which is an option. So if you take a look at my arena store currently... after spending we've already done, we've got 17,000 left over. We do still have the timers on these, so we could buy another 6,000's worth, which I wouldn't be able to do if I went ahead and bought all of my wishing coins out right now. So, because of this precarious arena coin situation, what I actually think I'm better doing is buying our wishing coins with gems. It's complete sacrilege. However, it's actually the right move, because by doing that, at most, it's 50,000 gems. And on an account with 200,000 gems, that's not a problem. That's absolutely fine. And I'd rather give ourselves access to the free awakens, which we can get from here. So, I'm going to go and buy some Radiance. I'm going to get our Pages of Destiny. It's just so much better for us. Going to skip on treasure coupons, though, because I already have loads of those. And I don't need more. In fact, we just picked up a ton from value packs, so I'm feeling happy about that. Anyway, you say I need another 919. Is that factoring the fact we've already done 14? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 9 by hand here. So I'll do 1, and I'll do this 9 more times. There we go. That should be 104 now, which means we just need to do another, whatever 2,160 minus 80 is. So 2,080 wishing coins. So the maths... 911 wishing coins is 45,000 gems. That is a lot. But bringing them in, we can now get spinning and see where this takes us with the rest of our spins. Let's pick up all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and click this 100 times and grab everything we need. And there we go. We're getting to our final few pulls here. We've got tons and tons of resources flowing into the account. And that should put us in exactly the position where our wishing event is completed. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and claim all of these resources. Very nice. And our colourful silk cloths are coming through here too. So entering into the Quaint Easter event, you can see we're on 390. So we need another 90, which we're going to get from the Easter eggs themselves. So I need to go to the Easter egg section if I can find it. There it is, and we need to buy all 45 of these Easter eggs. Mate, this has been an expensive day for gems. We're going to pop these out, and that's going to get us a ton of rewards. There's our 90 colorful silk cloths, and we get ourselves 8 superb Easter eggs. So we're going to use these 8 superb Easter eggs to pick up a little bit of everything. Nice bit of grimoire coming through there, no complaints. Stellar shards, crystals of transcendence, lovely. And finally, our diamond Easter egg gets us some stellars and our orange treasure chest. Fantastic. Now we need to do bunny making. This is where, chat, I need you to be absolutely on it. Renville sent me a guide recently, actually, showing me all of the different bunny rabbits available. So I'm just going to pull that up on my Discord, which is why I've switched my screen real quick, and hopefully we can zoom through this one. So step 1, let's jump in, see if we can turbo through this. We have Gloomy, Sunny, and Ambitious, and I'm going to see which of those is the best. Ambitious gives us plus 15, so we're going to go ahead with that one. We pick it up. Fab. Next one. Oh, mate, there's some wishing coins there. That's a shoulder bag. That gives us minus points, though. The balloon gives us positives, so we'll go ahead and take that. Bro is looking frickin' fumey, bro. Look, he's angry. He's a grumpus wumpus bunny rabbit. That was me earlier today. I've been in a funny mood all day. Fashionable, brand new, or cool. Which of those is worth getting? Fashionable is not great. Cool is meh. But I think we can go with cool. I think that's the right move here. Unless Fashionable's giving positives. No, it's not. Brand new, is that giving positives? No, not really. So we're going to take the hit on moons, I think, which is what cool does. But we get some nice stuff out of it on the sun side, which gets us to 30-30. So we've got Silent, Pink, and Blue. I'm really hoping Silent is good here on step 4. That's 15 and nothing. That's pretty good. So we'll grab that. And now I just need to try and get some coverage, if I can, with a 2020. If Dark had shown up, that would have been perfect, because that would have been 2020. It didn't, so we're now in a position where I need to... Transcendent might be the move here. I think so. I think that's our best bet. So we'll go ahead and pick this up. What's that going to get us? Oh, that's awful. I don't want that, actually. Considering it's not going to be amazing, I will just grab the Abyss-style clothes. We'll take that. It wasn't great. We got a common rabbit. Oh, well. Next one. Ambitious is back again, so we'll go ahead and take this boy. We'll claim this. Next one. Add an Easter egg. Yo, is that good? That is. That's actually going to give us 15 on the other side. Nice. So we're 15 and 15. An eye-catching hat. Is that any good? That does give us 15. I think that's correct, so we'll go ahead and pick this up. Pink Easter Lily, yellow Easter Lily, or blue. I really want to go with pink, hoping that that works out nicely. It's not phenomenal. Blue's not good. Yellow's... it's also going to do minus. This is also just... It's not great, guys. We're getting kind of screwed around here. We didn't get good rolls, unfortunately. The other account I had, though, did absolutely fantastic. Going to 0 and 55. We made a docile rabbit. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It got me 12 points, whatever it was. It's pretty neat. Right, next up, Ambitious Start again. Go ahead and grab that through. We can add an Easter egg. We'll go ahead and do that. Stylish. It's getting us treasure train stuff. Honestly, I might just focus on the rewards here because they're pretty good. Warm Easter Lilies, more treasure train. Add that through. Hey, there you go. And Dark! We did it, guys! We got to 50-50! Yes. And where are the Awakens at? Spendy! I completely forgot about that. I've had no free Awakens. I've been absolutely dingle-dangled on the lack of Awakens. So true! Right? The CSG account got them all. This account, it's got none. I don't care about any of these, so I'll just grab Fashionable. Red Lily at least is giving Starspawn Core 6s, which are technically the best. And forget it, I'll just go Fortress, that'll be funny. Maybe we'll get to 50 here. No, it's a common rabbit. Oh, man, you thought they were guaranteed? Absolutely not, mate. My rabbits were horrendous. This account got basically trolled. But with 4 rabbits built, let's go and double check now. We should be on 80 of this week's currency. Heck yeah. So let's go grab this stuff and finish my eggs. Wait, I get more eggs, don't I? Renville absolutely saving me, calling the egg grabbing We're getting more grimoire here. That's absolutely lovely. Some Aurora stuff. Some Scattered Spirit Veins. A little bit of Spiritual Essence. No complaints. And now we can go ahead and claim our rabbit stuff. So we've got 10 here on Void Mats each way. Then we need to spend on Origin Mats. Just looking for even coverage of sublimation. Pretty much fine here for all subs. So we'll just pick up whatever comes up. So I'll just do a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 4. So that's okay. Void Mats again. We'll just go down the middle. I've been getting a lot of eggs recently. I don't need any more right now, so I'll leave my egg chest and actually start picking up Stellar again. Now, floor 6, Star Soul Materials, is a real conundrum for me at the moment. We're still collecting Nova. I've just recently finished with what I'm doing with Plume, so Nova is still a focus that I want to get to level 21. So, ought to pick this up for the resources. Might be worth getting the flamey stuff as well, but I don't think it's like hugely. It's not going to be the end of the world, whatever I pick. So I need 4 more Novas, so I can grab 2 this event, and that's completely fine. Grimoire materials is important. I need Grimoire Essence badly. But the question is, do we go Grimoire Essence, or do we go with the brand new Imprint Infusion stones? Because I haven't shown you what these do yet, and they unlock some really cool powers on your heroes. So I actually think the new imprints are worth picking up. Considering our Grimoire is already giving us really, really crazy stuff, this might be the pickup for a while, and I'll just let the other stuff come through nice and steady. So I'll show you what this does in a second, so stay tuned. Now, Origin stuff, we're just going to go and pick up the next ones of the sublimations we need. So passive 1 and passive 2. We enter into transition materials here on floor 10, but Grimoire is also available, so I could go ahead and choose that if it allows me to, which it might not. Then we go on to floor 11. We got Transmats again, so we'll go ahead and pick up a bit of whatever, doesn't really matter. And then on floor number 12, we can get ourselves Star Souls. So, pick myself up our second Nova Sacred Flame. And that means we're getting 2 lots of the new Grimoire Mats. I don't need the rebate, Scott. I don't think it's worth me grabbing. I think I'd rather get the Grimoire Mats and the Star Souls, to be honest. And we get the bonus, which is even more Grimoire. That's great. Absolutely stellar. So we'll go ahead and make the claim here. Bring it all through. Absolutely lovely. And then, what we can do is grab even more of the new infusion stones, add them to the account for free. And there you are, folks. Absolutely smashed this week's event. Gonna double check with 9 minutes remaining that we've done everything. I think we have. The only thing I need to do now, if I wanted, would be use Super Wishing Coins, but we didn't spend up to the point where we're getting any other bonuses, because we really didn't need to. 15 bucks was literally all we needed just to get the rest of the rewards. With our final few moments here, it's probably a decent idea to cash in some of our train stuff, simply because it might be worth getting this guy, the Cupid Lutz. What do you think? Worth getting more of that guy? Gives us a little more defense passing. Ooh, 2%. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem like a lot for using 100 train tickets. We're currently sitting at 259 train tickets. We've got another 72 here. I might be better just using those tickets another time. How many of these do I have? 174? I mean, we could do 100 just for the fun of it. Why not? We might get something we like. I'm not a Natalia user, so let's go ahead and drop 100 for the funsies and see if we pick up anything crazy. We're getting mostly nothing here. A little bit of a green and some purple there. Next one, here we go. What are we going to pick up? Get ourselves some shards for pink, but nothing ridiculous. We got a red there. We got a purple there. That's nice. Next open, here we go. It's going to be, a red. That's pretty good. And the nice thing about doing this, it's just getting us stuff for the train overall. So that's going to benefit us. Hey, we've got the bunny in the basket. That was me on the weekend. And we've got ourselves a green coming through here too with a couple perps. That's nice. Opening up next. Some more perps. Hey, another one of our bunny buddy with his butt in the basket. That's pretty good. Or should I say everything but his butt in the basket? That's hanging out. Oh! Another one! Bro! Is this guy the good one, or is he the bad one? I can't remember, but I'm getting a lot of him, whatever's happening. That's pretty funny. Next pull. Here we go. What are we pulling? We're getting red, and mostly just shards elsewhere. Fair. That's the bad one. Oh, I'm getting scammed. It's the guy in the car we want. Guys, what's happening here? Red guy coming through there. And we got 20 more to pull. This is just a few shards. Bit of green coming through there. And our final 10. Let's go for this. What do we pull? More of the bunny with his butt. Fantastic. Green's coming through there. Perp's coming through there as well. Let's go ahead and claim all our stuff here. Unlucky, I think, to be honest. We didn't get anything ridiculous. We are getting nice rewards upgraded, though. 2-star on our bunny friend. We can destroy some stuff for a bunch of our crystals back. And if we can craft some more stuff too. That's just leftover things from the from when we did Awakens the other week. That's very funny. So there we are. Guys, we've absolutely killed it this week. Let's go and have some fun in the Void campaign and see what our team can do. But before we do that, let me show you Infusion. I'm now in the right-hand corner. Hi, guys. That's really strange to look at. But basically, we've got this. The Grimoire Infusion. This is where we can add our Grimoire stones to heroes that have already fully done the Enable Infusion max of 15. So we're going to throw all this on Allocator to make her an absolute Chad. Another option would be to stick it all onto Aspen. That's also perfectly reasonable and a rational take. That would make Aspen very, 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 very good at killing bosses. But doing this makes Allocator very, 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 very good at killing Void campaign. So I like this one. Also makes it very good in PvP, which is fun. So what we do is we take these infusion stones with some Stellar, with some crystals, and get loads of stuff, which is great. Also, I have a load of Imprint Infusion shards, which we've managed to just pick up passively from events. So we're going to use these to get myself even another one of these. So I have 4! Yeah! So what we do is we level up, and what we get for this is points, which we can then use in this. Say hello to the Imprint Infusion tree. This is a ginormous screen which gives you 3 different trees. You've got the attack tree, the speed tree, and the defense tree. Each of these offering different bonuses and rewards to your heroes. Going to the ends of these branches gets you some pretty interesting powers. So, aggressively, you can gain bonuses when releasing basic attacks or active skills. If the current HP of the target is lower than 50%, you reduce their damage reduction. That's pretty fun. This bonus over here says spiked armor cannot be removed, and spiked armor is going to be an ability I believe you unlock as you move through. Here we go. Basic attacks grant 1 layer of spiked armor. Up to 4 layers can be obtained. When releasing active skills, if max layers of spiked armor are stacked, removes all of them, and each layer of spiked armor increases all damage dealt by 3%. So you've got these nodes as well, which are unlocking you extra powers. Look, we've even got one here that's the Blade Infusion. When releasing basic attacks or active skills, increases self-damage reduction offset by 3%, capping to 9%. So as you can see, each path is going to have a first node and a final node. Reduces self-crit by 50% and increases self-attack by 50%. I imagine Natalia appreciates that. bit of bonus spiking. That's pretty fun. Increases self-attack when releasing basic attacks, increases self-attack by 6%. And the final node costs more points to unlock. Interesting. So you can't have all of them, I do believe. So you need to be pretty smart. I think reducing our crit is a bad idea on allocators. So we need to find which tree is going to be good for us and offer the best bonuses. Renville says the 5th speed path removes debuffs. So that's going to be this guy over here. At the end of each round, there's a 60% chance to remove 1 random debuff from self. So that's a Purify ability that you get added to you. And this says when releasing active skills, there's a 70% chance to remove 1 random debuff from self as well. So doing an active removes damage over time so that we no longer receive the dot at the end. That is pretty rad. Not gonna lie. That sounds excellent for dealing with Valkyrie and her damage over time. And it's free to reset. Oh, that's amazing. So we can experiment around with different things depending on what we need. And we're about to face a Valkyrie wave, which is full of damage over time. It's got Sigmunds in it. This would make a lot of sense to invest in. Can we get here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgrades. That's exactly what we've got here. It says we have 10 infusion points. We might as well. Now, Renville, for our viewers at home, what would you recommend is the better route for damage dealers? We've already looked at this one here that improves 50% of attack. Is there something better for our Natalie friends? Or is this one pretty much the go-to? It seems pretty decent. But maybe there's other stuff floating around that's worth grabbing. Renville said the second speed path has the best damage modifier. Okay, so that's going this way and then dropping down. That's fun. This says at the beginning of each battle increases self-speed by 50. Well, that's a pain in the butt. I hope it's worth it. Are we getting additional speed bonuses as we travel through? Oh, we are. 20 speed here, 20 speed there, 20 speed. So 60 speed with a further 50 speed. So 110 speed already. Oh no. And then it's 20 more, 20 more, and 20 more. So another 60 speed. Jeez. And then what's this? When releasing basic attacks or active skills, if the target's speed is lower than self, there's an 80% chance to deal 10% extra damage. Wait, so we have to be faster? That's hard to do in Void Campaign. But that's the biggest damage impact here. I can see in certain game modes where we are quicker. That's very good. So in certain boss fights, or if you've got, for example, some sigils that speed you up, that can be really, really strong. Star Expedition, yeah, that would be pretty decent as well. Nice little bonus there. Let's assume I can't be faster than my opponents. What would be the next best thing to go for, Renville? Would it be this spiked armor tree? The all damage dealt path? Ah, I didn't even check the nodes. Ah! Some of these nodes give different things. Interesting. This one's giving holy damage. 7.5%. Nice. And this one's giving all damage dealt 3.3, 3.3. And then we get the spiked armor, which further increases our all damage dealt. That's really, really fun. So, basically, once you branch out, you start getting different benefits. Surely, absolutely surely, it's either going to the holy damage one if their target armor is higher, getting that bonus damage, or it's going to the all damage dealt path and getting your layers of spiked armor. For those of you wondering about the defensive path, you've got effect of being healed, which isn't that great. All damage reduction, which you should already be able to max. Crit damage reduction and damage reduction, you should max those pretty easily as well. Control immunity is cute, but unless you really need it, I don't see that being useful. At the beginning of each battle, increases self-control immunity. That's funny. What's the top end on this? When self takes a control effect, additionally increases self-control immunity. So if this all fails, at least there's a contingency. But yeah, removing the instant control effect. That looks pretty good. So I like the control path. That looks actually pretty decent. Everything else seems meh. But no, I think for damage, we probably want to go with the holy damage bonuses, or we go with the safety path, which is to get this chance to remove the burn from Valkyries. I'm going to trust Renville, as I said I would, and we're going to go up this route to get ourselves a few small bonuses. Now, the only downside is, does this increase speed? No, it doesn't. Ah, that's very good. So what we'll do is we'll throw all this in, and we'll get ourselves this ability to cleanse. And you can just click the node you want. Oh, and it'll just automatically upgrade straight to it. Well, that's very helpful. So let's go with that up this green path to get us that cleansing effect. And then what I'd want to do here is probably path on to get ourselves that holy damage. So let's go ahead and activate up here and return to this a little later on. I'm going to need 4 more points. So what do I get from this? How do I get my additional points? Next level's Imprint Infusion points is +2. So I need 2 more of these things to get to that. Sweet. It's sick. And you're saying DH Games cooked with that UI? Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks pretty nice. I'm going to shift our Spectre Inquiring Mind off of our Lord of Fear Aspen, put that on Alakita, build ourselves a team, and I'll break down the team for you once we've done exactly that. Alright, we've made all the changes. We've now got ourselves a juicy Spectre Inquiring Mind, level 21, now on our Alakita, bringing her to 210 million attack. That is ginormous. She's currently got Armor Break, Giant Killer, Defire, which is absolutely fine. Her Armor Break stat is pretty high already. Crit damage will get boosted by various different things we already have on the team. Crit's fine at 31.5. We'll just got to try and high roll. Precision actually could be higher, but we're getting plenty from elsewhere. So this will be fun to use. We've got Natalia in here next fastest, so she'll go just before Alakita, rocking a Demon Bell here. Holy damage, skill damage in there too. Then we've got Wukong and Melissa speed tied with one another because Melissa gets herself 8 extra speed. We've got Elusive Mirror on the Melissa, and we've got a Dragon Ruyi Scepter on our Great Sage Wukong. That's good fun. And we've already said Demon Bell here on Natalia. So we've got another Demon Bell. That's going to be, I believe, is it on Halora? Yep, absolutely. So she's going to be coming, feeding us energy as well. She's nice and quick. She's going to be our second fastest with Star Alchemist Homejung at the top. 2502 on here with the Demon Bell himself. And everyone's got damage over time Purify, which is good fun. Just need to make sure that we're triggering on active skills. Yes, we're stealing enemy attack. Yes, and we're buffing our attack. Fantastic. Star Alchemist is correct. Just going to check the Destiny and everybody else as well. It's all triggering on active skills, because sometimes I do adjust this for certain things. There you go. Look at that. Wukong, because he's been changed, actually, because I've rebuilt him and unbuilt him. So maybe I want to get the extra stun in here or deal extra damage. It might be worth getting the extra stun for 2 rounds. That's probably decent. Additionally, reduce the target's attack. Let's go with that one. That's nice. If Salva's under Immortal Stole, deals extra damage. Universal Limitations deals extra damage as well. Both of these are nice. Frontline or backline. And then all enemies is 1000, so that's probably better. And increases self or damage reduction. Pretty neat. Self or damage dealt, though, that might be better. So we'll just have to go ahead and see which of those is the smart move. Probably the all damage dealt, as all damage reduction does have a cap. So, double checking Melissa as well. Is she on actives? Yes. So we're all good to go. Pretty excited about this one. I think the team's going to do really, really nicely. And, yeah. I can't wait to send this in. So let's go ahead and see if we can one-shot this. We're definitely a lot stronger than we were last time we tried Void Campaign. It's been a while since we did Void Campaign. So, yeah, we were using Geista. The days of me wanting to put Geista on the team are long gone. I think Halora's just the better addition, to be honest. So she's in. We've got Melissa, Halora, Wukong, Star Alchemist, Natalia, and Alakita. When it comes to cores, plenty of reasonable choices, but I think Natalia's is the strongest. And we're using our Phoenix. We could go with Snake. Doesn't really matter. So, probably Phoenix, considering it already brings buffs to the table. Let's go ahead and fight. Let's see what happens. It is our strongest pet, after all. I wonder what will happen when Snake gets enhanced as a monster. We got an amazing Dragon Ruyi trigger there from our Wukong, all but a Sigmund. Let's see what happens here with our new Infusion Grimoire power on our Alakita. How much damage does her active skill do here? Wow! Mate, half damage to chapter 10. Holy smokes, man. That was bonkers, which means we're losing heroes. Doesn't matter. Deleted. Absolutely removed from existence. Wow. These buffs feel nice. Now to test our power, we've got a Halora. This is going to be fun. Raven said is going to struggle against this. We are overstated. We absolutely are. Because every single week, there's just something new to add to the team. So I didn't want to push Void Campaign. But now we're at that point with the new Grimoire. We put our new stones on. Everything's just happening. Let's go. Here we go. Active skill round 1 here. We've already lost one of our frontliners. It's all down to the Halora pings, to be honest. She's tearing us to pieces. But when we do active skills, we do steal the enemy attack. So eventually we'll take no damage. We'll take a little bit of time, though. Might be worth putting a Rainier on the team here. We pretty hard. And yep, because of all our active skills, we've now reduced the enemy's attack enough that they're not going to kill us. Melissa's come back. And we've lost Halora, but it's probably not going to matter. Because all we need to do now, here we go. Ginormous active skill. All but the Halora dead. There we go. Finally finishing her off. Smoked it. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, our Halora was a noble sacrifice, but the gains? More progress. What is this? 6 Williamses? This will be an interesting one to fight. Let's see how this one goes out. jumping in with a little bit of a stun there. Not too scared of Williams, to be honest. He's got some counter damage, which is unpleasant. But I'm pretty certain his pokes won't do too much. Yeah. Dude is trying to hit us, but I think we just hit harder. Plume getting some dubs off here, which is fun. Let's see what happens when Star Alchemist Holmes Young does an active skill now in round 2. Because, if you didn't know, our Plume is level 25, which can do that. Multiple doves. So, fun thing, Nova puts doves on 3 enemies at the end of the round. Plume can attempt to dove every enemy who is affected by the burning effect of Nova. So what that ends up doing is it gives you multiple chances to turn people into doves. Yeah, Blazing Nova is the effect specifically done by Nova. And yeah, it's pretty exciting to see that come into play, where you have 2 Star Souls that work alongside each other. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, you unlock that at level 25. So nice. If you've got Nova and you've got a level 25 Plume, you can take advantage of this. It is why Plume is arguably the second best Star Soul after Spectre Inquiring Mind. And here we go. The first challenge where we're actually going to feel true fear. It's triple Valkyrie, triple Holmes Young. The classic, the thing that gets everybody. Let's see if this gives us a headache. Wow! 4-way stun. Nice. Excellent job, team. Doving one of the Holmes Youngs there. That's not going to make too much of a difference. We start putting out some pressure. Alakita, active skill from you. Unbending Will, tanking for us. Nice. We start to lose a little bit of the team. I don't think that's going to matter as much. We get an active again from Alakita. Hopefully killing here. We've doved one of the Valks. We hit again. There's the deletion. We're now doved because of the enemy Holmes Youngs, and we're left to get killed. That is very, very winnable. Let's try again. Here we go. We get 6-way stun there. Very nice. Really, really good start. We shouldn't have any additional problems due to crowd control. No one else on the team is doing it apart from the doves. But wow, what a hit from Alakita. One of the Valkyries has managed to break free because they managed to purify the stun. If that's a problem, we'll see here. It wasn't. We managed to tank the hit. Okay. Alakita's active skill coming out very, very soon once our team has managed to do their things. There's Star Alchemist coming out. Does he get multiple doves off? He didn't, unfortunately. Here we go, team. Let's see what this active skill from Alakita does. There's Natalie. Here's Alakita now. Bang! Killed the entire wave. Absolutely glorious. Well done. Oh! And this? Oh, boys. Oh, no. 6 Valkyries? That's the stuff of nightmares. This is ugly. So I guess we swing and see what happens. We didn't get a Dragon Rui Scepter trigger from our Wukong. That is not good. And yeah, Alakita's got upgraded Unbending Will, so her survival is going to be completely fine. That's why she looks super tanky, because her Unbending Will has extra layers. So here we go. We've 6-way stunned the Valks. There's our first hit. Yo! We might go on this into a round 2. Oh, hang on. Bush! The dove! And the kill! Whoa! The revive and the clutch indeed, Denny! Star Alchemist returned! Turned Valkyrie into a dove. And the stun that killed us from the Wukong didn't matter. Oh my word. And you're saying Alakita is so strong? Imprint level 15 is so strong. Having the stacks to tank is really important. Also, Melissa resurrects and Star Alchemist Holmes Young resurrected. So when our Wukong triggered his passive and stunned in round 2 at the very end, that's why the whole team died at the start of round 3. But Alakita had the shields to tank it, and we immediately brought back our Star Alchemist Holmes Young and our Melissa. So they were able to anchor in for Alakita in the following round. Super cool to see that play out. And in that case, guys, we're just going to send it here against the final fight of Chapter 10-1. This is going to be glorious if we kill this quickly. We've got some stuns here. It's a Betty that cannot be stopped because she's a boss. So she's going to cause us all sorts of bother and problems. You can see our HP is super duper low, but she's already triggered. She didn't CC us. Melissa also can deal with that if needs be. Let's see if Alakita takes this wave down. Here it comes. I'm scared, but I think the active is going to be completely enough. Here it comes. You ready? Firepower. Bosh. That was a pretty solid strike. Now the question is, are we going to get CC'd? No, you saw that Betty tried. It didn't stick. Oh, it sticks again though. But you see Melissa spending her energy, breaking us free, and now it comes to Alakita, still in round 2 for what looks like a round 2 clear. All eyes on Alakita now. She's got a full bar of energy. Wukong does an active. Natalie's going to do an active as well just after. Softening up the Betty for the easiest kill of our life. And that was absolutely insane. Friends, Chapter 10 is on the horizon. It is absolutely our next path. The ship is ready. The anchor is lifted, and I am excited to see what we have to fight. 6 Valkyries couldn't stop us. Neither could a non-CCable Betty. So this Alakita is ready to steamroll. If you want to subscribe and see that, please do check out more stuff here from the Turbo series, or come join our other account series if you want to see what else I'm doing on my accounts, or even on your accounts sometimes where I log in. As well, I've got some guides coming out, so go ahead and check the Super Guide series if that's something that interests you. Until next time, guys, have an amazing week, and as always, happy idling.